Greetings, infinite blessings, and welcome to another moment of now. Now being the only time that has or ever shall exist. Now being the perfect moment to make those decisions and choices that will lead you down a path towards your happy ever after. Hi Debbie, hope you're well. Tonight, as always, is open to guidance from Source and from each and every one of you. If there is any topic of conversation, any particular healings that you would wish to receive, then simply ask and it shall be so. By aligning ourselves with who we are, by living as though we already have experienced, Kingsley, brother. If you wish to experience something in life, say, as an example, financial security. If you wish to be financially secure, then by saying, I want more money, you are basically existing in a lack of money. You're saying, I want something. If you already had it, you would not want it. So by saying you want, you then align yourself vibrationally with the fact that you don't have it, and then you will experience that exact thing. To say to somebody, I want more money, to say to the universe, I want more money, the universe is going to go, okay, so you want more, so you don't have it, so I'm going to show you where you don't have it and how you don't have it. The same is true with everything and anything in existence. Love, peace, health, happiness, prosperity in any way. And in truth, the universe is abundant, as there is everything all around you at all times, and you have access to that as it is who you are yourself. To live in this truth, to know that it is there to flow through you, to experience simply for what it is, energy. Everything is energy, and flowing it through you freely means that you are able to experience it as it passes to you, through you, from you to another. And whatever you are purchasing, and whatever you are exchanging that which you have received for that which you wish to receive. Money, again, is just in truth, it's just an IOU slip. It doesn't actually mean or represent anything other than an IOU. I owe you the amount of. So if you wanted to, you could go to your bank with all of your paper money, not that we're allowed to use that anymore, and actually ask for that in return for the actual monetary amount in gold. We could all go to the banks tomorrow, ask for our money in gold, and the banks would not be able to deliver, which is why it is being kept away from us and directed away. Is there any... Okay, allow me to tune in and to bypass my own aches and pains, as I have recently developed a cold myself. My children have gone back to school, and within the first few days they've picked up a cold. Sure what this is, Debbie. It's your body? Is it affecting your hands? Greetings. Hello everybody. I will send some healing now to be received. Just allow, as I allow this to flow through me freely, just allow for the acceptance of it to take place, knowing that you are grounded, safe and secure in all ways at all times. And just allow as this energy flows through you, entering into you. And just allow it to trickle down from the heavens above, down through your crown chakra. It passes down, deeper down still, trickling down, journeying down past your third eye, past your throat chakra, into your shoulders, and your neck. Just allow as that energy builds up, particularly around the right side of your neck. And allow it to journey down your arms into your hands, and feel as your hands become electrified, as though they are pulsating and vibrating with the energy which is being emitted from them. And with all this beautiful pranic life force energy, this healing energy coming out of your hands, just allow for a childlike playfulness to take effect and create a beautiful golden white ball of light, ball of energy. And with this ball, you can either deliver it, sending it to another person that you would like to send healing, love and light to, blowing it in their direction, allowing for their receivance of it outside of any separation of time or space. Or you can bring this ball of energy into yourself, absorbing it and allowing it to enter into your heart center and venture down through you. Go ahead and continue to bring this pranic life force energy, this beautiful healing white light, down through your body from the heavens above, as it cascades like a beautiful, angelic and divine waterfall, or a cool, refreshing rain on a hot, sticky summer's day. And as this energy travels down through you, down from your shoulders, passing away from your throat chakra to your heart, to your center, to the center of all that is, was, or ever shall be, as we are always, in truth, grounded and complete in that vibrational, resonant being of love. It is always love. Any question, any time you seek the answer to anything, the answer will always, at the deepest level of meaning and understanding, or the most simplistic one, the answer is always love. Just go ahead and allow for this energy to continue to flow down through you from the heavens above, passing over your heart, down to your sacral chakra, your energy center, and allow for any and all old energies to be simply pushed through and removed. Just go ahead and fill up your sacral, fill up your power center with that beautiful, cleansing, refreshing and purifying energy, source energy that is entering you from above and travelling down through you, connecting you to the earth below. Welcome to everybody that's just joining us. Thank you for being part of my journey, and I am humbled and grateful to be part of yours. As you continue to allow for this beautiful energy to travel down through you, watch as it travels down, deeper down still, to your sacral chakra, your creative center, your pleasure center, connected to your feeling of ability, your feeling of worth, to be a creator and good enough to create, and free enough to experience all those sensual pleasures in life without limitation or judgment that you have cast upon yourself or has been cast by somebody else. And just go ahead and continue to allow this energy to flow down through you, fully and completely filling your entire being as it enters into your base chakra, your tribal center, the elemental aspect of self which connects you to this earthly realm, that connects you to your physical body, connects you to now. And as this energy continues to travel down, just allow it to actually filter down and journey down through your legs as it passes over your hips, actually paying a moment of special attention to your hip area, to your hip flexors, the area where your legs fold and crease when you are seated, as this is the area within the body that we store a lot of pressure, a lot of tension, a lot of stress. And a simple hip opening stretch or exercise releases more physical stress than any other form of exercise. A stretch such as the pigeon is a beautiful way to start each and every day. Stretching just as a cat does as it awakens, emerging joyfully and sensually into each and every new day. Focusing on that which you are grateful for and creating and aligning yourself to that vibrationally so that you will go forth and experience it throughout the day in creation. And I'm actually going to do something quite peculiar now and perform a healing upon myself as the the more we bring energy in, the more that any imbalances or impurities are shown with clarity. And my throat is becoming very, very distracting, to say the least. Excuse me whilst I by healing ourselves, we are able to actually direct this healing, this information, this knowledge, this wisdom out to somebody else. As I've said countless times before, perhaps not countless, perhaps 20 or so, the healing of this world will not come about through helping or healing another. It will come about through the helping and healing of yourself. Thank you, Debbie. Beautiful, beautiful soul. It is you that causes the healing of the collective. It is you doing all the inner work and being that beacon of light to another that helps to inspire, to liberate, to guide another person back home to their infinite and eternal self. And it is you. It is you in completion which causes the expansion of the universe itself. As the universe has no alternative but to continue to expand in order to house your continued expansion of self. As you continue to expand your consciousness, you cause the expansion of the universe itself. That is the beautiful aspect in completion of existence as a whole. Without you, the universe does not exist for you to be able to experience. And it is you that causes the expansion of the universe. Definitely. Chelsea, how are you both? Beautiful. I've come on to channel healing energies wherever it is required, and being shown that it is actually required to bring this healing back to myself. Thank you again, Debbie, for your beautiful, beautiful healings. And I'd like to invite you all to just return your attention back to that energy, that beautiful life force energy, source energy that has been entering from above, travelling down through each and every one of your chakras, storing up and building up in your base chakra, and then just allow as the energy all trickles and drains down through your feet, down all the way down your legs, into your feet and through your feet into the earth, into the crystalline centre of the earth, the crystalline core. Just allow for any and all excess energy to just simply be drained away, knowing you are safe, you are secure, that you are grounded, and that you are pure. Grounded into now, I invite you to call upon your guardian angels, your higher self and source, to provide you with a healing and protective pillar of white light. Guardian angels, I ask that you bring forth a pillar of protective white light and align my energy body to the blueprint of this pillar of protective divine angelic light. In doing so, I know that I am protected always in all times, and that I can venture forth into even the darkest of areas, knowing that the light around me is the same light within me, and that I am always protected in everything I do and everywhere I go. I demand full and complete activation of all strands of my DNA. This is who I am. The blueprint of my truest and greatest self resides within me, and I have full and complete access to this now. Full and complete activation is required to take place. Is demanded to take place now. Source, higher self, guardian angels, protectors, guides, and fellow light workers, light beings, rainbow warriors, all of you divine gods and goddesses, kings and queens, wizards and witches, priestesses, I thank you. I thank you for who you are and for everything that you do. I thank you, and I'm with you. I'm with you all the way. Now and forever. We are in this together. United as one people on this one earth, governed by one love. United we stand, and together, you and I, now and forever, together we rise. Grand rising, we beautiful, beautiful souls. And if there is anything that you would like to know, to have answered, to receive, then please message me, and I will deliver as and when divinely guided. And when I am a bit more back into my full and complete harmonic self. There is nothing that limits us other than those limitations which we believe to be true, cast upon ourselves and then act accordingly with. You are a limitless being of unlimited potential in all ways. Anything that you can think within your mind, within your mind's eye, is in truth reality. It exists. It exists within your mind. It exists. The external world exists in truth only in your mind, because it is your interpretation of energy vibrating which you then create the physical world with. The past exists within your mind. The future exists only within your mind. The present moment, the gift of now, is only within your mind. Therefore, you may not be able to physically fly within the governing laws of this third dimensional realm of existence, but close your human eyes, see clearly with your divine eye, your third eye, your ability to actually transcend those physical limitations, and you can fly to even the furthest reaches of the universe. If you can imagine it, if you can create it within, you can experience it. I thank you. Thank you for who you are and everything you do. I see you, I understand you, I appreciate you, and I respect you, as I am but an aspect of you. I am you, as you are me. We are all that was or ever shall be. Universal energy dancing rhythmically and majestically in this play, in this game, in this film that we call life. And even scientifically, they cannot deny that this is right. For those of you that feel guided, please head over to YouTube and subscribe to the channel, Cosmic Surfer, as I have spent a very, very long time, upwards now of 20 hours almost, filming, but more so creating the visuals to my latest poem. And it is all to do with gratitude for what is, seeing the bigger picture of the current situation and the fact that it is always love that is the answer, as it is one of the foundations for everything that I live by, the reason that I do everything I do, and the foundation of all my teachings. Thank you. As I say, my voice is not normally quite this deep. Hello and welcome to another moment of now. I'm normally a little bit more feminine in the expression of myself than this very deep and dark masculine voice. Welcome to the abyss. And it's one of my most favoured little poems, and the answer is always love. Love is the answer. It is love that is the key. A key that will unlock a door deep within and set not only you, but the whole world free. Always, always, always love. It is. Anytime, any question, the answer is love. Return home to that truth that you are yourself, and allow that to be reflected and mirrored upon everything else. Honestly, the differences that I have made within myself is outside of my ability to have previously even understood as a potential, let alone expected to experience in the physical. I was 18 stone, 210 pounds of muscle and anger, fueled by hatred. I hated the world, I hated myself, I hated everything within it. And now I have cast off about, we do stone here, so I was 18 stone almost, and now I'm a little over 15, so 3 stone. I love myself, I love life, and I love each and every one of you in a way that is really unexpressible within the human context of vocabulary. Words fall short to express what energy quite clearly shows us. I am honoured and privileged beyond words, once again, to be able to do what I do, to be on the journey that I am on, to continue to do the inner work day by day, sometimes feeling as though it is never ending and that struggle through the mud is eternal, before I remember that I am the mud, that there is no struggle, that there is only the experience to be enjoyed in completion for what it is, to stand with that beautiful, majestic sun beaming down upon me and kissing and caressing my skin. I love you, sun. And to stand with the wind and the rain crashing and battering down upon me, trickling down my face, soaking me. I love you, wind. I love you, rain. Full and complete acceptance of all that is, was, or ever shall be. This in truth, is the second aspect to that key. We must accept what is blocking our path in order to be able to overcome it. We must accept everything that has taken place within the past in order to be able to transcend it, to be able to face it, to then actually move past it. You tell me. Yes, I have. The head cold is gone and it's slowly trickling down, sending it down. But the earth will reclaim all of that energy, cleanse it and redistribute it where it is required. Enlightenment is to exist in a state of acceptance within the light. Yet in order to exist within the light, in completion, first we must venture back into the darkness to discover and reintegrate parts of ourselves lost and fragmented there, to create that sense of unity one consciousness, to create completion within the self, and then to be able to just joyfully experience everything else without resistance, without any form of conflict. Sun, yeah, I accept you. Rain, yeah, I accept you. Cold, yeah, I accept you. Accept it all. It's not the wind's fault that it's windy, it's not the sun's fault that it's sunny, it just is what it is. It's not a monkey's fault for climbing a tree. It's not somebody who has negative programming so deeply installed in them that they cannot see any other way. It's not their fault for being negative. It's all programs that we run and limiting beliefs that we adopt and carry with us lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, until we decide that we're actually going to face those external issues by venturing within, realizing that there is nobody outside you that holds any power or control over you, and that it is always within. And that, my friends, my brothers, my sisters, is what this whole current situation is all about. Everybody is being separated from the external, so they have no alternative but to actually accept ownership of their own issues. Oh, it's my boss's fault my life's crap. It's their fault. If I didn't have to go to work, my life would be great. Don't have to go to work anymore, and I don't see my boss, but my life's not any better. Maybe it's the postman's fault. Maybe it all resides within. Just maybe. And it's that just maybe that sparks the potential of a new pathway, a new perspective of that information vibrating at different frequencies, and allows somebody to potentially start to accept ownership over all aspects of themselves, the good, the bad and the ugly, not just the ones which they would rather choose and hold on to, pretending the other bits don't exist. I exist as 1,000 different versions within 1,000 different minds. Each one of you has a different interpretation of me, a different internal representation, and you will all view me through your own lenses of perception, creating me in a different and unique way to each and every one of you. I exist as more than 1,000 versions, but the poem is nicer in this way. I exist as 1,000 different versions and 1,000 different minds. I am all of these, yet none at the same time. And in truth, the only person's perspective or judgment or is perception. There's a judgment is the wrong word, because there is never actually a judgment other than that which is egoic. The eternal self does have a perspective based on the learnings and layers of separation it has over it. So we'll stay with perspective. That the only one that really matters is your own. Because it is you that sits with yourself, that has those internal conversations, that listens and receives that dialogue which runs within the background and actually controls a lot of the decisions you make. And that is why it is so very important that any of us that are parents are very mindful of the way that we educate our children and the words that we speak to them, because it is the words that your parents spoke to you which become that internal voice that either tells you, go on, you can do this, you've got this, I believe in you, I'm here for you, I've got your back, I'll support you, but you can do this, and I love you no matter what. Or, shit, crap, why bother? That wasn't good enough. Oh, you're naughty. How dare you? I can't believe what you've done. You've let me down, you've ashamed me, you've embarrassed me. Which voice would you rather pass down? Which programs are you working upon releasing and breaking free from? And in truth, curses, ancestral curses, they're programs. Yes, it is a belief which has allowed that program to be installed. It was a curse put upon that person, but quite often brought upon themselves. Most ancestral curses were self-created through a feeling of worthlessness, a feeling of being wronged and shamed through an event that was experienced that that person did, which left them in a state of unrest. I love you too, each and every one of you. Manuela and anybody else that is still on here. Chelsea. I look forward to Sunday. And until then, Debbie, shadow work is never ending. But we don't need to do anything. My personal perception is that it's most beneficial to face things when they are surfaced, and to do so only as and when they surface. Look at it as a body of water, the sea. In the sea, at the depths of the sea, in the deepest, darkest voids, there is elements of decay. There is monsters in the depths. It is the tides, the waves of existence that we surf upon, so that we do not go under and be kept there by those waves. It is the tides which bring those elements, those negative qualities, negative to the surface. If there is a pollutant in the sea and it resides and rests in the depths, there it will rot and decay and detrimentally affect all life forms within that body of water. Risen to the surface, we can see it, we can scoop it out and actually cleanse and recycle and redistribute that energy, because energy cannot be destroyed, only recycled, reclaimed, recleansed, redistributed, reused, allowing for that body of water to become purified. Yet within the vastness of the ocean, if you venture down in your scuba diving gear to try to find areas of pollutant, you will become lost and trapped in the darkness, most probably running out of air and the ability or conviction to go any further. If you look for monsters, that is what you will see. If you look for negative and hatred, that is what you will see. If you look for positivity and love in yourself and everything else, then that is what you will see. Be the change you wish to see. And yes, please, once again, go over to YouTube, because I'm so excited to share this poem. It will be released today. Yesterday's video was my truth of anxiety. It's about a half an hour journey as I was walking around the park, expressing my truth of past experience of anxiety and how I broke free from it in completion. And next Tuesday, I believe it is going to be the poem. gratitude poem that it brought me to tears myself because I'd forgotten I'd recorded it. And I'm going to do one final edit on the sound quality because it fluctuates slightly, and I want to be able to deliver it to as many people as possible in the most utilizable way possible, in that beautiful rhythmic and hypnotic voice that I have been gifted. I invite you all to take one final deep, cleansing, nourishing and purifying breath in through your nose. And as you do, just bring in this beautiful, clean, life force pranic energy, connecting you to the breath, you to the body, you to your surroundings, to the universe and completion. And as you breathe out, just breathe out everything and anything which tries to limit your ability to see this truth, that holds you back, that defies your potential to reach the summit of that beautiful, majestic mountain that you are on a journey towards, placing one foot in front of the other, enjoying each and every step for what it is, focusing upon where you are on the journey, paying slight attention to the next few steps to ensure that there is nothing that is going to trip you up or hold you back, so that you can actually adjust your path accordingly if there is. And taking a time to actually stop and to gaze back to that peak, gaze back to your final destination, reminding yourself of why you're on this journey, what you're here to do, what you're here to achieve. And just go ahead and allow for all of this information to be fully and completely absorbed. Just go ahead and remember. Just allow for those memories as you listen to my voice. Just go down. Just allow yourself to drift deeper down and just remember. Remember what it is that you are here to remember, so that you can achieve that which you are here to achieve. Just go ahead and remember. Remember the information that is housed within you and that you have access to now. Should you wish to receive it now, just go ahead now and allow this information now to come to you easily and effortlessly, bubbling up to the surface, just bubbling up all the way up. And allow for this information to be understood easily and effortlessly, so you can utilize all of this information easily and effortlessly, so you can use all of this information with clarity and ease, doing so effortlessly. And just go ahead with the next breath in. As you breathe out, grow deep, grounding, purifying and supportive roots into the earth below, connecting you to the crystalline core, the crystalline center of the earth. Now that you are grounded and secure at all times, and at any time that you feel anything other than who you are, I ask that all you do is take one deep breath in and out, focusing back to your heart center and knowing that you are never alone, that you are always eternally connected to each and every one of us, and that I am always here to support you and assist you upon your journey, as we eternally guide each other back home to the infinite aspect of self. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for who you are and for all you do. And until next time, love you all. Namaste.